there everyone, it's Misty here. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to my January recap video. Now I know normally on Wednesdays I post my weigh-in, but I decided to do this recap video today and post my weigh-in video on Friday. Now I was hoping to get this done this weekend, but honestly I've been kind of sick. So I am a little bit behind on what I wanted to get done. So I'm going to talk about my successes, a little bit of my challenges, share with you a couple of favorites that I'm enjoying. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start with the numbers. I always say the week by the numbers. Let's do the month by the numbers. Let's start with inches. So when I started this in the 1st of January, I had a total number of 360.5 inches. And then for at the end of January, I have 351. So I lost 9.5 total inches. And those all came, or a lot of that came from my waist and my hips. I lost 4 inches in my hips, 3 inches in my hips, 1 inch in my waist. So yeah, so Rob and I are kind of iffy on the numbers because it's really hard to know if you were measuring in the same place. But between the hips and the waist, which I know we measured correctly, there's 9.5 inches total. When I started January, I was taking 100 units of insulin. I am now down to 60 units of insulin. Now, I will say that the last couple of days, like over the weekend, Monday night, I had to bump back up to 70 because my fasting blood sugars were in the 190s. Again, because I've been sick. So my 7-day average was 172, my 14-day average was 184, and my 30-day average was 164. So those numbers dropped to 137 for a 7-day, 141 for 14 days, and then 155 for 30-day. I think that's pretty damn good. So with the drop in the insulin and the drop in the blood sugars, clearly I'm doing really well. As far as ketones, my ketones were 0.7 at the beginning of the month. They were 0.6 this morning. Did I even test them last week? I don't even remember. You guys will have to tell me if you saw it in that weigh-in video. So I think that's and I've dropped almost 2 pant sizes. When I went to the doctor on Friday, was that Friday? Yeah, I went to the wound care doctor on Friday. I put my 26s on and they almost buttoned. Not quite there, but they will be. So I'm almost down. So I'm down almost 2 pant sizes. So for me, that's a pretty successful month. Now, a lot of people are like, but what about the weight? I started the year at, I think 407, and I ended the month at 399. So that was an 8-pound loss. Not a whole lot, but I'm okay with that because the other things are, like I said in my last video, the scale shouldn't be your be-all end-all measurement because there are so many other things that go into it. So, and I apologize if you can hear my stomach. It's 10:30. I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten since 3:30 yesterday. I'm pretty hungry. So I'm really, really excited about those numbers. So my goals for the month of February, as I want to just continue. I've been really, really consistent. My word of the year is tend, and I feel like I've done a damn good job of tending to my health. I'm, going to the doctors when I need to be. I'm making sure that I'm keeping my incision, cleaned and covered and not getting wet when I take a shower. My diabetes is getting closer and closer to being under control. That was the other thing I wanted to check. Hold on. Okay, so I was looking for my A1C and that took like 30 minutes. So when I had it done in November, it was 7.4. And when I had it done yesterday, it was 7.5. And yesterday it was 7.4. So it's come down a little bit, but not a whole lot. And that's, because that's the last 3 months. So we're talking about November, December, and January. So hopefully when I have it done again in May, it'll have come down into 7s, but 5 to 7 is the normal range. So I'm just almost there. So to me, those numbers are fantastic. So my goals, like I was saying, my goals for February are just to keep doing what I'm doing. Eating intuitively. Like I said, sometimes I fast. Yesterday I had 1 meal. If you didn't follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I had zucchini and some chicken. So, I'm eating when I'm hungry. I'm starving right now. I can't wait to have some eggs when I'm done with this. And I don't eat when I'm not. I'm not snacking. I'm just doing what I need to do for my body. And I know a lot of people are like, but you're not losing weight. And it just is what it is. I am not going to drop the weight until I get off this insulin. And my goal right now is to be off of it by June. But if I keep doing what I'm doing, then hopefully I will be off of it before then. Now, like I said, I had some setbacks this weekend because Saturday and Sunday night, I was in bed by 7. I just felt horrible. I don't know if I have a head cold coming on. I don't know if it was because it was 80 degrees on Sunday and today we had winter weather. I don't know. I don't know what was happening or what caused it, but my body ached and I just felt like I just didn't feel good. And so my blood sugars reflected that. And when they do, then I have to go ahead and increase my insulin. So for Friday's weigh-in, spoiler alert, I'm sure my averages are going to be higher because of the weekend. And that's okay. It's going to fluctuate. If you're diabetic, any little thing can send your system into a tailspin. So as far as I'm not setting any number goals. I don't want to say how many inches I want to lose. I'm not saying any of that. I do want to be in my 26s because like I said, I'm almost there. I go to the doctor on the 10th, which is Monday, to see my rheumatologist, and then I go again on the 12th. So hopefully one of those days I will be able to wear them and then I'll be able to update you guys. And like I said, I just want to keep going on. So I didn't take pictures this time. If you missed it, I did post pictures where I'm in a tankini at the first of the year. I told Rob I decided I'll do that every 2 months. It's really rough on me to have to get in it, do all the standing and posing, and then getting back out of it. It just wears. And this weekend was just not it. So yeah, as far as my word of the year, like I said, I feel like I've done a really good job of tending to my health and tending to my diabetes. I think we've done a pretty decent job of tending to our relationship. We've gone out a couple of days on date days. I'm ready for my back to be healed so I can get on to other things. And that's all I'm going to say about that. As far as friendships, I've been a horrible friend. I'm not going to even lie. You guys know, and I've mentioned before, when I am dealing with depression or when I'm in, where I'm in a spot where I'm just in so much pain, I just I dig a hole or become a turtle. I just go in my shell because it's just, I feel guilty. I feel like, nobody wants to hear my problems. I don't want to burden somebody else with my burdens. I don't know any other way to say that. And a friend of mine, I didn't even realize it's been 2 months since we talked. He sent me a card the other day. And Jason, if you're watching, I love you. And I promise I will email you or call you ASAP because I know there's a lot going on in your life that we need to catch up on. But I've just been a horrible friend. And like I told you guys in the last video, I'm just not mentally in a spot where I can be that shoulder for other people. I'm just not there. And maybe hopefully someday I will be, but until I'm to a point where I'm reasonably healthy, I just don't know if that's going to happen. So last but not least, I have 2 favorite products that I want to share for you. So in the month of January, I discovered these. This is Fanta Zero Orange. Fanta Zero Sugar Orange. This is an orange soda. It's caffeine free. I love orange soda. I love strawberry soda and I love grape soda, but it's really hard. Sunkist is okay, Crush is okay. One of them has caffeine, the other one doesn't, but they're not great. But Rob was at Walmart and they were out of those 2, and he said, hey, do you want to try this Fanta Zero Orange? And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, why don't you grab a 2-liter? Well, of course he was at a neighborhood market, which is small, so they didn't have it, so he brought me home a 12-pack. I drank that 12-pack in 2 days. This is so good. It is so, I can't even describe to you how good this is. And I know people are going to be like, but you shouldn't be drinking soda, blah, 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 blah. Let me have one vice, okay? I already give up carbs. I already give up sugar. Let me just have one vice in my life, okay? So, and I don't drink it every day, and if I do, I'll only allow myself, 3 or 4, which I know is a lot, but I drink a shit ton every day. I've always have, always probably will. But this doesn't bother my blood sugar. It's got aspartame in it. It doesn't have caffeine. And the taste of this, I don't know if you've ever had Diet Right orange. It's very similar to that, where it's just a smooth kind of a clementine, orangey kind of flavor. It's just really good. If you like orange soda, there's no way you won't like this. There's no way you won't like this. It's so good. It's so good. And if you live by me, there may not be any on the shelf because that's where we're buying like 4 12-packs a week. But it's just so good. So I talk about all the time. So this is my Hydroflask, and I have a link to this down in the description below. Yes, I have a plastic straw, but a metal straw won't fit, and I cannot drink out of this without a straw because of keto breath. I just can't. It's the whole reason why I can't eat pork. Anyway, I probably drink 10 of these a day. Like, I'll drink 10 of whatever I put in this a day. I just have always been a big drinker. Like, I am always drinking, and I almost always have some sort of carbonated water. So lately I've been doing the club soda. So club soda, sparkling water, carbonated water, it's all the same. It's all the same. So we just get this at Walmart. I think they're 75 cents. I don't remember, but I will go through 3 or 4 of these a day, like literally. And I get the unflavored because I love water enhancer. My first love is the strawberry watermelon from Greater Value. Now, I don't like the fruit punch, and I don't like, is it cherry? There's something about that red dye in those two that makes it taste really salty. It's the same with their Kool-Aid, like their off-brand Kool-Aid. I just can't drink fruit punch or like a cherry Kool-Aid because it just tastes really, really salty to me. And maybe I'm the only one, but I'm almost 100% positive it's that red dye that does that to me. But this is so good. Doesn't bother my blood sugar. I go through probably 3 or 4 of these a week. I have one in every desk. I love these, and this was my second love, but it's been number 1 because I think I mentioned this, I don't know, summer, early last year, 2018, I don't even remember. Crush, which makes soda. They make water enhancers, and for a long time they had orange, strawberry, and grape. The grape is delicious. The orange is kind of meh, but I was obsessed with the strawberry. I love strawberry soda. When I was in college, every weekend I would stop at 7-Eleven right on the corner of Lindsay and what was that road? Anyway, right at my apartment complex. And they kept the 2 liters of strawberries, Welch's strawberries and Welch's grapes in there. They had cold 2 liters is what I'm trying to say. And I would get those and I would drink that over the weekend when I was in college. I just love, like I told you guys before, I'm not a chocolate lover. I love things fruity. And so I've always loved strawberry soda. And the only time I've ever had a diet strawberry soda that was delicious was Diet Shasta. And it's damn near impossible to find Diet Shasta. I've tried the Zevia, which doesn't taste like anything. I've looked and looked and looked because Crush had discontinued that strawberry. And I drink sparkling water, so it doesn't mix, the powder doesn't mix well. Well, the other day, I don't know how I even stumbled upon it. I was on, oh yes I do. This video is all over the place. I loved the Polar Diet Black Cherry Soda, not the seltzer water, the Diet Black Cherry Soda when we were in New England for those 2 weeks back in 2016. I drank it every single day. It was so good. And a friend of mine lives in Rhode Island and she went on a hunt for it. She couldn't find it. I was looking on Amazon to see if I can find it. And then Amazon recommended me this. Oh, Crush. It has their strawberry again. They've reformulated this, and you guys, this tastes like strawberry juice. Like, it tastes like they juiced a fresh strawberry. It's so flippin' good. It's so good. It doesn't bother my blood sugar. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell what it's. I need bifocals. I should have just let her give me bifocals when I was there. Let's see. Oh, it's sweetened with sucralose. Sucralose. I'm not kidding when I say this tastes like strawberry juice. And it's so unbelievably good. I don't know if you can find it other places than Amazon. I got a 4-pack for $12, which is about how much they run in store. But this, it's so good. Like, it is so good. And thank you, Crush, for making my hopes and my dreams come true. I really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my January wrap up. We had a ton of successes in the month. Some things I still need to work on. This is, like I mentioned before, this isn't a sprint. This is a marathon. I may not be one of those people that can drop 100 pounds in 3 months, and that's okay. Everybody's journey is different. So if you're new to keto, or if you're struggling, or if that scale isn't moving, put the scale away. I only weigh because of YouTube. That's it. If I didn't make YouTube videos, I probably wouldn't weigh. Maybe once or twice a month. That's it. You know, measure your body. I've said it from the get-go that I regret back in 2017 when I first started keto that I didn't take my measurements, because holy shit, Nike, I lost maybe 20 pounds that first 6 months, but I dropped a shit ton of inches. So if you're not losing weight, don't fret. Play with your macros if you're counting macros, or just know that your body may take a little bit longer, and that's okay. So yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll link the Crush in the description box, the link to Amazon, and like I said, I have my Hydroflask link there. I've had this since 2017. I have two. I have this one and a blue one. I've got the water bottle. Rob has the 20-ounce one. This is the 32-ounce, I think. Strawberry water, so good. We have a cat who likes to drink out of cups, and I got tired of drinking cat hair, so keep the lid. And like I said, I would do metal straws, and I reuse my straws. I don't, I just reuse them. And but a metal straw won't fit. But yeah, I can't drink out of this. Because of keto breath, I just can't do it. But anyway, have a good day. Oh, somebody's gonna ask me. This lip color is Humble Pie from ColourPop. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you Friday for my weigh-in video for February. Bye for now. Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Happy Wednesday and welcome to my January recap video. So today I'm recapping the month of January, and then on Friday I'll share February's weigh-in, my first weigh-in, week 5, whatever you want to call it, week 6, I don't even know. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze.